Welcome to our second lesson on which how to add chords and harmony in musescore. In our previous lesson, we learned how to use musescore step by step. Today, we are going to see how to add chords and harmony in musescore to make your music sound professional. If your music sounds empty, you are missing one thing: chords. Let me show you how to add chords in musescore. Our project is here, where we have a song that is called Home is Sweet. So it's so do ti do. Now you can hear it here. Home is sweet, home is sweet. Now the song is Home is Sweet. Here we are going to add chords to this song, whereby we are supposed to add the root, the fifth, and the third. We always know that chords are made of three notes, which are the root, the third, and the fifth. In our music here, we have the structure of the music, which is do. Here we are going to add the chords on the second voice, the third voice, and the bass. Here we have not added bass, but we can add bass here through the inserting the notes. First, you should understand the chord progression of this song. We have which is so do ti do. Here we have the fifth, which is the so. Then we have the root, which is do. Then so now, if you are adding the notes on the bass, first we must understand what is the note in which the melody, which is the soprano, sings. Now we come to our project here, then we want to add notes on the bass. Now you come and highlight on this mark, then you go here, then you add the notes for the bass. Because this soprano sings so the bass should be on the root, and the root of this song should be the do. So do mi so. When we say do mi so we should have the root at so. Now we add the root on the bass. Let's see do for here. Supposed to put the do of the bass sound here at the bottom. Then we go to the second note, which is at the do. Then we find that the do is the same. We can leave either the bass at the do, which is the root of the chord, which is do mi so do, or else we can send it to the third, or we can leave it there. If we want to leave there, we can leave them. But for me, I want to leave it at where it is. So you can hear how they sound. Now we go to the third note, which is on here, but I don't want it to leave there because it will be like a repetition for the note. Now we go to the other note. We can give this one. We let serve that here, which is now. Here we have something we call the passing notes, but I don't want to put them here. We will do them later. Now you can hear when there is bass and soprano. Now we go to the second measure of our song. Then we add it at we leave it at this one. Then we go we can leave it here. Then we finish with the melody, which is going to be now you can hear the melody. Our melody sounds like this. Now you can hear our melody, how it sounds. Sweet home is sweet. Now this is the bass. Then we go for the other notes, which is the notes for soprano, alto, and but here we have not I made a mistake. Now we are supposed to change this voice so that it sounds as bass. Now you come here where it is 2, then you click there, then you highlight this note, then you click on the 2, then you highlight this note, you click on the, you go to this one, then you click the same, then you go for this one, then you click the same, then you go for this one, then you click the same. Now here you can find it there. Now we go for the for other notes. Let's go for we are going to write for the other notes, which is the, let's give alto, then we have given the bass, which is the bass has the root, then we have given the third to soprano. Then we can do one thing here. Either we give this one do, then we arise, but we should not arise more than what the other voice sings. Now if you see this one, you can see that this voice is as overlapped the other one, so it cannot be easy for you to understand which one overlapped the other one. So from here you can add the notes by checking the overlap. So this one can go upper, so this one we can take it on the upper part, so this one can go even further, so it will be there so that this one does not overlap the voice. You getting the overlapping is the other voice singing higher, which is lower, singing higher than the other one. So if you can hear our melody here, let me finish first. Now you hear our melody, it is I think this one should be here. So it will be more. You hear it, then you hear how the voice goes. We can use this one as like that, then it will go. Now that is how you add the notes to it. Then we have added the bass, we have added the soprano, but we can check on the overlapping of the notes. Here you can see that on the soprano it is on so, then we have do. Then we see the alto is on do, then we have mi, we have so. Then when you check the chord, the first chord is about do, mi, so, do. But now you see this one. This one we made a mistake here. Yeah, like this. So this one remains to be do, mi, do. So that is do, mi, so, do. That's okay. So this one do, mi, so, do. Now it's okay. When you check on the second chord, you should know the progression. Now we have the first chord. Let's check for the second chord. Let's take this one to be La, which is Farado. Let's take this one, Do, Re, Mi, Fa, Do, Fa. Mi, Do, Re, Mi. Now let's take this one as Fa. Then you say, so this one is chord 1. Let's take chord 4. So you check on the chord. Let's take this one to. So we take this one to this one should be. Now you hear the music. Yeah, you can hear each voice separately. Now from here you can know how to write your own melody. Keep your chords simple when starting. That's you can use the C, G, A major, F. This progression works for many songs, and you can follow for more music lessons and comments codes if you want me to teach chord progression next. Thank you very much. If you are struggling with inbox me for more.